Why humans lost the ability to perceive truth. When God created humans as a complete unity of spirit and body, He based the strength of this connection on intelligence, which is interwise union of mind and thought. This intelligence grants the ability to access truth. Truth in this context is a form of righteousness derived from understanding the laws of the universe. Therefore, for every issue it represents a unique and specific correctness. For humans to grasp true knowledge, God established their ability to perceive based on the information gathered by the five senses: sight, hearing, smell, taste, and touch, which generate sensation. However, the necessary measure of this information essential for reaching truth could only be attained if humans observed certain commandments: don't lie, don't steal, do not commit adultery, do not kill, and honor your parents. For this purpose, humans were given free will, though not with unlimited possibilities. This is because violating these commandments has a limit set according to one's individual genetic code, in line with the law. To whom much is given, much will be required. Exceeding this limit leads to the breakdown of the close connection between spirit and body, illness, and ultimately their separation, which is this. Thus, this was not created by God, nor did He ordain suffering as a way of life for humans. All of this was created by humans themselves due to their disregard for the laws of universe. The orderly functioning of the universe, which we observe through the timely movement of celestial bodies, for example, the daily setting and rising of the sun, the lunar cycle, proves that the universe is governed by laws, not by chaos. It is so well ordered that even a single action not accounted for by law is impermissible. Otherwise, the continuous existence of the universe until its allotted time would be threatened. Of course, humankind as an element of the universe has its own tailored laws within the universal legislation. We know this as the law of human genetics, and its principles are presented in an understandable way for humans through biblical wisdom. Therefore, there are no coincidences. This is because every action is determined by laws that humans, often unknowingly, either follow or violate through their actions, and because they do this without any awareness of these laws, when they receive a consequence, they believe it was a coincidence or miracle. In reality, everything happens according to a natural order. The establishment of the human genetic lineage is also based on the idea of increasing human understanding through evolution, so that they can fully grasp the knowledge that has just been presented to you. It's true that the multitude of mistakes made does not allow this process to be completed in one generation, and so it has extended through many generations. But as for the gene, it does not break and is passed down from generation to generation by inheritance. To clearly present the reason why humans lost their path to knowing truth, it's necessary to address the status of the current modern era, which is the last days of human history. Let's examine this issue carefully, as it is characterized by such drastic changes that failing to consider them could prove fatal for those who don't. Being in the last days of humanity does not literally mean the end of the human race's existence. Instead, it signifies the end of the era of falsehood that has existed since the dawn of humanity, and a transition to an era when true righteousness reigns. The era of falsehood has left a deep mark on human genetics. It is responsible for all the problems that humanity has brought upon itself. This was achieved because, against the backdrop of accepting falsehood as truth, people's mindset shift direction, manifesting in a focus on incorrect priorities. This has become such a far-reaching action that human thinking has developed a completely opposite mentality in relation to the mind. According to the law, the abomination that causes desolation stood in the holy place. As for what is vital for human life, it is the cosmic energy that humans receive from the cosmos only if they properly observe the universal laws set for them. If someone does not adhere to this condition, then their existence will be sustained at the expense of cosmic energy obtained from those who do observe the commandments. According to God's established laws, the giving and receiving of cosmic energy is allowed for two reasons. First, when the one who obtains cosmic energy gives it willingly and out of love, and second, when they commit a sin. According to the law, the obtained energy will be distributed to the one who tempted them and caused them to break the law. As you were informed in previous text, individuals who give cosmic energy are called energy donors. Those who receive energy from them are called energy recipients. Because the epochal status of the universe is a time of falsehood, it is clear that the number of energy recipients far exceeds the number of energy donors, and the more they multiply and gain positions of power, the harder it becomes for donors to satisfy them with vital energy. Therefore, recipients resort to violence against them, both in overt forms and through disguised hypocritical methods. So the state of affairs in the last days is this. In every sphere, powerful demonic forces, energy vampires, sit at the pinnacle of official positions. Technology and media also serve them in spreading lies, and the source of power for all of this is the devil in human form, the Antichrist. She has managed to change the mindset of 2/3 of the world's population, directing their face against the truth and turning them into fanatical believers. What do those marked by Satan need truth and justice for? And for those who do need it, the reigning propaganda of lies pushes them to commit more and more sins, so that even more vital energy can be extorted from them for the already formed energy vampires recipients. As a result, the lives of energy donors are becoming increasingly unbearable day by day. This process is gradually reaching a phase where, if a universal judgment is not necessarily carried out, humanity will cease to exist.